Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me slide this down just a little bit. I would have been on time, but as you know, I did change my time, and I was gonna do this at 2:30. I like to say welcome to everybody in. You know how I do it. I do my shout outs first, but I want to play this next song before I do my shout outs, all right? Because I think it's really gonna tell you where I'm coming from, all right? I wanted to get somebody on the panel with me, and preferably a female, but it didn't happen, a woman. So I'm gonna go with it just the way it is, all right? So anyway, just hang on for a second for this. Listen to this song, and then you'll know where I'm going with this.
Attracted to things that'll bring the trauma. Overseas, yeah, we trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate, and to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. Yeah, madness is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love just to set it straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, y'all.
People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach, and would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? The love?
It just ain't the same. Always new change. New days are strange. Is the world insane? If love and peace is so strong, why are the pieces of love that don't belong? Nations dropping bombs, chemical gases filling lungs of little ones with ongoing suffering. As the youth are young, so ask yourself, is the loving really gone? So I could ask myself, really what is going wrong in this world that we living in? People keep on giving in, making wrong decisions, only visions of them dividends. Not respecting each other, denying thy brother. A war's going on, but the reason's undercover. The truth is kept secret, it's swept under the rug. If you never know truth, then you never know love. Where's the love, y'all? Come on. I don't know. Where's the truth, y'all? Come on. I don't know. Where's the love, y'all?
People killing, people dying, children hurt and you hear them crying. When you practice what you preach, and would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?
I feel the weight of the world on my shoulder. As I'm getting older, your people get colder. Most of us only care about money making. Selfishness got us following the wrong direction. Wrong information always shown by the media. Negative images is the main criteria. Infecting the young minds faster than bacteria. Kids wanna act like what they see in the cinemas, yeah. Whatever happened to the values of humanity? Whatever happened to the fairness and equality? Instead of spreading love, we're spreading animosity. Lack of understanding leading us away from unity. That's the reason why sometimes I'm feeling under. That's the reason why sometimes I'm feeling down. It's no wonder why sometimes I'm feeling under. Gotta keep my faith alive till love is found. Now ask yourself,
Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the love?
sing with me, y'all.
One world. We only got one world. That's all we got. One world.
Just go give out my shouts like I always do, and then you'll find out what that first single that I just played had to do with this whole show. Finding people, places, and things to give you peace in life. Stick around, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot more interesting than you think it is. Shout out to New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Detroit, Chicago, Philadelphia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, Texas, Las Vegas, and where I'm at, Los Angeles, California. And I know you hear a little something in my voice, so you know it had to be born somewhere else, and that was Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. One thing I found out about this whole situation that I want to discuss today is I was talking about hating on someone. I was talking about beef with someone. I could have 200, 300 people in my chat ready to give me the old okay. But see, I don't need that mess. Been on this planet quite a while. And one of the hardest things for me to maintain in my life and keep it in front, because it's the most important thing, is the greatest secret of life is to find peace. Now y'all can communicate with each other in the chat. That's what I like for you to do. I'd like to welcome in, if we in the house, there along with the first one in place. Setting the record straight network. Number 2, for you that's hiding behind the cloud, don't want to be seen, it's okay. This is what this is all about. Letting people be who they want to be. As long as you stay true to yourself and be who you want to be, you get even include these people in your life, or you can push them out. That's what the discussion is going to be about today. I hear a lot of bickering, belly aching, victim Olympics about what people want to complain about. But I have to ask them, who choose to bring these people in your life? You? Someone else? You can hit the light switch anytime you want to. Probably about now it's one through my heart. You have to be honest. This is grown folks talking. Ain't time for no milk and cookie. It's better than that. You start with. You start always. If you can't handle it, you might as well go ahead and to Disneyland. Have yourself some fun. This is Mr. Grow Washington Jr. He called this one Mystic Magic. If you looked at my last video, you would have found out this was the first song I ever played on a radio station at WGIV in Queen City. And as always, will be my favorite. Love the sounds of Grove. Made his transition, but he left us with a lot of beautiful music for the ones who like jazz. He got a little bit of all types of jazz, New Modern jazz, stepping jazz. He got any kind of jazz you want. Just like to say, welcome to the show I'm having today. Find people and places and things to give you peace in your life. You're going to find out it's going to be one of the hardest things to do in life, because we like to offer opportunities for everybody and not be prejudged of people, and we let people in our space, and it may cause them a discomfort, and it cause you a discomfort. And the number one approach to this secret of life is you got to love yourself more than anything else on this planet. If you don't love yourself more than any other thing on this planet, you can't offer the best of yourself. And that's including your kids, your mother, your father, your uncles, your friends. You can't put them before you. You just can't. And if you do, you're going to have a miserable life, because you can't control how other people feel about certain things, and you can't control how people go react, how you feel about things in life. You just have to give them the space to have their own peace, because people find peace in different things in life. Some people find peace in simple things in life. Some people find peace in great things in life. Some people find peace in chasing money. Some people find peace in chasing men or women. Just, we find that we live on this planet with so many different mindsets. But when you find yourself and you love yourself and you don't put anything before yourself, then you can offer the best of yourself to whatever thing you want to approach. Because it'll always have your best interest, but you'll find out as this subject go along, it's hard to do. One reason it's hard to do, we don't get to choose who our family members are. We don't get to choose who our mothers and our father is. We don't get to choose who our sisters, brothers are. The only thing we get to choose is really who our friends are, who you may work around. What's going on, Doug? Peace to you, and I hope you and your family is doing well. When you come in, please hit the thumbs up. It costs you nothing. But in the real of this conversation, you're going to find out, probably find out. I can't guarantee you, but you're probably going to find out what's been the major problems in your life. And the key to all of this, and I must say this, and it sounds kind of selfish, but it is the key to finding peace. Okay. I haven't. That's way too loud. I'm gonna put that in the background. The key to all of this is loving yourself. But in the midst of the key, understanding the key to this, you're gonna have to understand what you go after, the things that's gonna approach you in life. And as I have already gave you a list of things you have no control of, who will be in your life at the beginning. Now, if you choose to deal with your family members on any terms, and that's all good. That's the way it should be, but even family, it's not perfect, okay? And sometimes you have to disassociate yourself even from your own family to find your peace, because no family member is guaranteed that they gonna have peace in their life, and they may be miserable and choose to make you miserable, because misery loves company. Even in your relationships with your significant other or your girlfriend or your wife, you might find yourself in that situation that person don't give you peace. It's always a struggle. And I'm not saying you're not going to have complications, you're not going to have struggles in a relationship, but if it comes to a point it's killing your peace and it's making that other person unhappy as well, it's time to separate. Because you got to understand, when you mostly understand that you are the most important thing in your life, because you only have one soul and you can only graduate that soul to its next level of life, because no one have ever died and came back and told us what really happened. So you have to guard that with this physical life you have. And sometimes you have to separate yourself from people that you may even love, but you don't like. And if you get into trying to change them into the way that you want them to be, it makes things more frustrating. It makes you unhappy with the struggle, and then it makes the other person who don't want to change unhappy as well. And that's why you have to separate. And that's any relationship, job, family members, loved ones, friends. And I think this is one of the most understated ideas or mindsets of a human being, is to understand, to bring peace, you must be in peace. That person or people you bring in your life must highlight your life. They can't give you happiness. You got to have that from the beginning. But a person damn sure can come in your life and make you unhappy. No one can give you happiness. Just a lot of people can make you unhappy. And when you understand that, and when you approach that with, I'm going to be happy because I have found peace, because you can't be happy without having peace. It's just like water. Water is always going to have wetness to it, and you separate it, it's no longer defined water. So I've been thinking about this probably for the last couple of days, And I was trying to figure out by going through some of these channels and listening to some of these, what I call jaw wrestling conversation. And I said to myself, in all these discussions, what do it sound? What is the definition? What is defining all this bickering, fighting, and all that? Is people don't have peace in their life. Because when people have peace in life, they talk about things that make them happy, joyful things. Now don't get this wrong, and I'm not talking about we live in a space in our life where it's always going to be the White House or Black House with a picket fence and 2 dogs and a loving wife. No, I'm not even approaching that from that aspect. You're always going to have challenges. I'm not even talking about challenges. We all go through that, even with ourselves or others involved in our life. I'm talking about finding that one thing and applying it to your life, and that's loving yourself. But you can't even love yourself unless you got peace in your life. It's one of the most hardest things. This is why women do what they do. This is why men do what they do. This is why children do what they do. They're heavily influenced by other people who give them information that never leads to them having peace. Let me break this down. From a time a small little girl grows into puberty, she's taught that something is wrong with her. She's got to have this kind of eyeshadow. She got to arch her eyebrows this way. She has to have a color of her hair this way. She has to have whatever. She got to wear this dress. She got to wear this kind of shoes. She's got to wear this kind of perfume. And everything that she touches, everything is in front of her, is telling her something is wrong with her by giving her instruction how she can make herself better. And I have to ask that little girl who's going through puberty and that grown woman who have went through puberty, are you happy? Are you satisfied? Or are you just grasping for that one thing that go make you and make other people accept you? How can you when you haven't learned to accept yourself? You'll never find anything outside of what the Creator have already given you to be more of a perfect being as you are. But you gravitate to men with corrupt minds, and most of them want to be you. They don't want to be men themselves. They want to be women themselves and have you change everything in your life in different seasons of the year. So they don't have not even a default. If they had any default, it would be the default of them everlasting changing you. And that's your problem, woman. That's your problem, little girl. Is you are looking to be accepted in a society that has so many different mindsets. And it depends who you are listening to, how you go dress, how you go walk, and what you go think about yourself. And that's a damn shame. Because God, who perfected the moon, the stars, the ocean, the plants, the trees, and gave you this whole planet for you to do anything in your will to do. And the only thing you do for the rest of your life is try to be accepted by somebody who don't even know you. By what he print, what he put in the commercials, or what he tell you in a song. You forever lasting trying to change. And you're changing your exterior, but your interior is rotten to the core. Because you haven't learned to love yourself. You're trying to be accepted of something you can never be. And you're wondering why you got hell in your life. You brought that in your space. Men, you'll know better. Your challenge is really more tougher than her challenge. Due to the responsibility you've been given. You must faster, much stronger. Your hindsight and your sight and your third eye that you never talk about. That gland in your third eye, where you can create something in your mind that you've never seen before. You have that great responsibility to be a leader, a builder, and a protector. And you haven't did a good job of protecting these little girls and these women. And they're out of control. In certain segments of the world, they're out of control. And the only thing you are doing now is complaining about it. But it was on your watch and my watch that you let a little fire burn down the whole community. Under our leadership and our guidance, and you spend 24/7 complaining about for what you let happen. You let men and women come in and poison our boys, our girls' mind, that they don't even have a sex anymore. They're binary. The hell is binary? Any third grader could see in a picture when you put a woman or man beside each other and show their nakedness, they can see it ain't no damn binary. You let this happen under your watch. And you wonder why we're in hell now. What is the secret? Number one secret of life is to find peace within yourself. And you move that towards your family. And then you move it to a greater society. You think you have the answers because you are just like that little girl and woman. You are victimized by the same thing. News, prints, and all the other things that affect her about who you're supposed to be. I heard a group of men this morning speaking on when are they going to come up with birth control for men. And I wanted to say, you idiots, men already have birth control. If you control your penis, that is your birth control. You don't need it in a pill. You need it in this damn head of yours. And stop letting that little small head direct your band. Because the music is playing, you're going to end up with a bunch of broken legs. That is your birth control. To control your mind. To control what you introduce yourself to. So what other birth control do you need? Because surely if you can't control yourself by yourself, taking a pill ain't gonna help you, because what happens when you get lazy, you don't want to take the pill? What happens when you forget to take the pill? The control switch is in your hand, man. Why y'all making this so complicated? They gave you the smartphone and you turned dumb as hell? Now I'm speaking to you because I have to go through the same thing you go through. Some of it, I'm good at it. And some of it, I have to totally maintain to keep it on the right level. But the worst part about all this conversation that we're having, a lot of these brothers are supposed to be the best of our thinkers. That's what they think. But the problem is they think they have got more smarter than God. And the only person or thing that spirituality teaches us that thought it got more smarter than God was the devil. Have we become devils? Have we, as men, become devils? I don't care what spirituality you choose, what book you choose. Pretty much all of them are saying the same thing. Good evening, there, Allah. There's some basic principle in all the texts when it comes to spirituality. You can choose the one that fits you well and move with it. Move with it. But the problem is, you think you're smarter than the Creator. And the only thing you have created is mayhem all around you. You haven't even went from Earth to the moon, black man. You still flying kites, playing stupid little silly games on a control when everything is moving around you and leaving you in that square. And that's the only place you can get your win? In a virtual world? And you think you're doing something? When little 16, 17-year-old kids is building robots and kites that can go to the moon. 36 after the hour. Your brother from a different mother. SPWED Speed. I just gotta tell it the way it is. The way I see it. Someone else may have a totally different opinion. But see, my opinion is not based on some association with my own thoughts. My opinion is based on the natural order of things. So when you disagree with me, most of the time you just disagreeing with nature within itself. Some of the principles I might want to disagree with, but that's just the way the natural order of things are. So I got to flow with them, because when I flow against them, then I become a devil. When you make a mistake, that's just what it is a mistake. But if you double down on it, you have become a devil. And somewhere in your life, you didn't learn the number one secret of life is to find peace. You found mayhem. You've been bamboozled. You've been tricked. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, before you walk away from that mirror, do you like what you see? And I guarantee you, most of you, if you're truthful to yourself, you don't. Because you don't have no peace in your life. From the time you get up, the time you go to bed, you're struggling with others, and most important, you're struggling with yourself. And you want to blame all this on women now, because she's easy to beat up on. Oh yeah, she's easy to beat up on. You know that. Even with the assistance that she have from other species that look like her, but she's still getting help from people who look like you. A lighter shade or a darker shade, it don't make any difference. Most of her help are coming from men. And might I say, a lot of corrupt men who enjoy seeing you and her fighting. Ask yourself this question. Who do it benefit for you to get on the internet and fight against women every day? Woman, I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Who do it really benefit for you to get on there and fight against men over the internet every day? When y'all could be coming up with a solution and moving past this devilish mindset y'all have become to love. See, I listen to a lot of these men and women on this platform all throughout these spaces, YouTube and Facebook. I get out in the street and I listen, got my ear to the ground. And I listen to the same conversations. And what I have found out, no one thinks they're the problem. They talk about it as if everybody else is the problem and they are doing so well. A man don't waste his time talking about somebody else's household or somebody else's woman. And some of these same men got women in their life that is walking beside them, wives, girlfriends, or whatever, walking with them down the street looking like a slut, but they go talk about other women. But then they give themselves this excuse, if it's okay with me, then it's okay. You're right, it's okay. You have the right to walk down the street with your wife looking like a slut. You're right. But other women who are not your wife have the right to walk down the street and look like a slut too. So why are you talking about it? Why are you really talking about it? If you didn't get to choose the slut you wanted to be with, you did. Oh, you got married too fast? So it was a better slut walking down the street than the one you got? Well, that's your problem. They got divorce court for that. Go get her. And be as unhappy as you want to be. You have that right. And that's every human being has a right to be stupid, unhappy. That's your choice. Mad at the world, that's your choice. I didn't come here to be mad at the world. I came here to shake the world up. Ever since I've been a little boy, I've been a leader. It cost me a lot of ass whooping, but it ain't stopped my leadership. I took them ass whooping and kept on trying to lead. I don't care if it led me into another ass whooping, I wasn't gonna change. I just decided to do it outside their sight. Save myself from some of them ass whoopings, but I was born to be a leader. But to be a good leader, you got to be a good follower. That's how you build your leadership skills, knowing how to approach different situations that you're not familiar with. But y'all problem is, you want to jump out there in front of like you a leader. Man, you still got dry breast milk on your damn lips and you want to lead. You still turning in bed, putting your thumb in your mouth, but you want to lead. Lead what? Lead yourself. Learn the number one secret of life is find peace. And you won't find that until you love yourself. People in this space have always wondered why I'm so harsh on the men more than the women. Reason why is men teach men. Sissies usually try to teach women. Or should I say, I do apologize, the LBGUQZEXZ, some other alphabets we ain't got yet. Those are the type of people who try to teach women. It's not women or men are winning. We both are losing. Her paycheck, her pay grade, what she lives in, what she drives, how much knowledge she got, how many master's degrees she got, PhD's degree. It's not showing you winning. It's just showing that you have sold your soul to a piece of paper, a car, a nice house. Because you are committed to keep doing this dirt to keep all that. Men, same way. But you have a greater responsibility. You're supposed to keep this clean. But your problem is you get weak to what she's got between her legs. And you start letting her get away with certain things. And she catches on and understand she have you under the power of hypnosis of pussy. And then when she get out of control, you mad. The only power she had over you is the power you gave her. And the only power she would ever have over you is the power that you give her. That's why I'm so hard on you. I ain't no Captain Save a hoe. I know a hoe, a slut, a heifer. I know all that we have in our community. Not every woman in our community is like that. And believe it or not, it's not as much as y'all want to proclaim. But the problem is, y'all say the women are going at a certain sector, I'm gonna say a certain type of man, the 1%ers. Hell, y'all going after the 1%er on the other side. And that's y'all major problem. She's going out to the man who makes the most, and you going after the woman who you think is the most beautiful, the most hottie, a thought, whatever y'all call them now. And so everybody's chasing after the same thing and wondering why they get the same results. Y'all turn around and be nothing but hound dogs. Look at the music industry. How many same women been passed around different artists? Like, God stopped making women. There's over 8 billion people on this planet. And you have to say at least half or more of them are women or girls. So why in the hell is y'all passing around 3 and 4 sluts up in Hollywood or the music industry and wondering why you miserable? Wondering why it came out to be the way it was in the end, because she was a slut when you got her. And you like that. You knew she was a slut when you got her. I don't care how she dressed, how she present herself. You knew exactly what she was. You just didn't like your result. Because she found somebody who allowed her to be more slutty than you would. That ain't the type of woman you should have been chasing in the first place. She ran through. She belonged to what y'all call the street. No, she belonged to the animal kingdom. Because that's what animals do in the natural order of things. They don't care who their partner is. They just want to look for the strongest one who can whoop the other one's ass. And then when another one comes along and whoop his ass, they move. That's what animals do. We're supposed to be different species that have a level of thought, brain, have some kind of Morse code that we live by. But you're falling short. That's why I'm so hard on you. Because if you knew who you were, the first secret of life would be the foundation of your life. Peace. You have no peace, man. It's not that the women are running circles around you. You are running circles around yourself. I would like to know what's in your life to make you feel like you don't deserve better. You talk about you want better, but I want to know what's really going on in your life where you don't feel like you deserve better. Because no one talks about what they don't want. People talk about what they do want. And if you was talking about what you do want, you wouldn't spend all this time talking about relationships that you don't want. You'd be setting yourself up to win. No great athlete speaks on a team he don't want to be on. He happily speaks on the team that he's on. Thank you. for the replay. But when I hear a bunch of men speaking on things they don't want, that lets me know they don't know what they want, because they don't believe they have a choice. When I hear women speaking on the things they don't want 24/7, which I don't spend my time in them channels anyway. There's a couple of sisters I go up and say, hi, how you doing? I hope you and your family's doing well. And I'm out of there. I really don't have no interest in what another woman's trying to teach another woman to do. And you guys who go to these platforms and you are entertained with that, you don't have no peace in your life neither. Because no man wants to sit around and hear women tell men what they should be doing. That's not your instruction, man. A woman don't have the right to instruct you in being a man no more than she has a right to try to raise a male child to be a man. I'm not saying it's not done, but that's survival mode, bro. There ain't no realistic life. That's survival mode. And you as a grown-ass man going into women channel and listening to their instructions. What kind of man are you? I understand you got some men out here who's not telling you anything and you feel like you have to go somewhere to listen to some decent instruction. Go find a decent man to do it. They got decent men. Minister Farrakhan does it all the time. You got people, ministers, you got good brothers who are Christians. You got all types of brothers out there. You got revolution parties. You got the Black Panther, the new Black Panther party. You got this and you got that. There's always places that men can go and get instruction. What the hell are you doing over in them women pages trying to shout them up? Stop interfering with them trying to teach women, because they don't supposed to be teaching men. And men don't, or should I say women? Women, stay out of these men's channels. These men will have you eating vomit off the ground if you stay over there in any damn channels. They're not there to instruct you. Women are supposed to be the one who's instructing you to be a better woman. Only a woman can instruct a woman to be a better woman. A man gonna instruct you to be a slave. Because he don't know what the hell he wants. So he displeased with his status in life, so he needs someone to step on. Someone who's, he say he want to submit to him, but he ain't gonna submit to nothing. So why would you submit to something he ain't gonna submit to anything? So that means any day he can get up and do anything he want to, and you got to accept it. Because he wants you to be under his leadership, but he ain't under nobody's leadership. Nobody. But the devil. Oh yeah, I'm turning loose Satan today. Most of these brothers up in these channels ain't nothing but devils. That's all they are. They don't have no real spiritual God. They say they are Christians. But if you're a Christian, you are Christ-like. Where's the Christ-like in these brothers? Tell the truth and shame the devil. Where's the Christ-like in these devils? What are these devils? The devil is the only one that's not at peace, because he wants the opposite of perfection. He want to take perfection and change it so he be the hero. And that's where a lot of these brothers who have these channels that y'all spend so much time and so much money talking about nothing. And you're wondering why it ain't getting no better. Because you're talking about nothing. You only complain. You don't even have the approach of criticizing something. Constructive criticism. There's always a word go in front of that criticism to let you know where he's coming from, he or she's coming from. Oh, but y'all don't like Jay Speed, because Jay Speed, you know, he's obsolete. I'm obsolete, but your damn car won't start up. I'm obsolete, but your world is upside down. Who seem to be obsolete? I seen this shit, but half of you wasn't nothing but a sperm cell. You didn't understand it then, and you don't understand it now. Because you think you know everything. You think that little education you got is really gonna make you a man. That education you just got just made you easy to control. It's not education. It's training, brother. They've been training us ever since we've been here. And you didn't even know it. It could be laughable if we wasn't in so poor condition. You ain't gonna hear this nowhere else. You might hear it in the nation, you might hear it into the Israelites, you might hear it in some of the things that I'm speaking on. But you ain't gonna hear it from a brother who don't come from no approach of religion and just spitting out straight facts to you. Who love you more than you love yourself. This is what I just said. Who love you more than you love yourself. A person who loves you will tell you the truth. A person who wants to mislead you or have no concern for your well-being or your best interest won't tell you shit. Ask Mike Tyson. And that's y'all problem, man. You're holding a gun in your hand. But the problem is, you loaded it up with blanks. You've been shooting your mouth all over this internet. And with that blank you loaded up, you can't even knock a hole in the paper. Your brother from a different mother, 3 o'clock on the dot, West Coast time. Now you don't have to take none of this I'm saying and apply it to your life. No shape. You can reject everything I'm saying because greater people than me have said these things before. And the God has put it in place way before I was even a thought. So reject anything that I'm saying and keep producing what you produce. And you'll be just like a new nightclub coming to a city. Everybody will line up at your door till they find out you watering down the drinks. Smoke machine is making you sick. And the lights are too damn bright. And then they ready to hop to the next hot thing. Because that's all y'all been doing. Women car hop and men internet. But I must repeat myself. If you spending time, young lady, to better yourself by listening to men, you don't lost your damn mind. And men, now you're over there in them women channels trying to get some approval of a woman who's trying to give women instruction. You don't lost your damn mind. And women, if you out here and think you teaching men how to be men, you have lost your damn mind. And men, same to you. You think you teaching women, you have lost your mind. So I guess we're a bunch of people with no damn mind. I seen how it's done. I came through the purification of that real education. And it came through the nation when we separate girls from boys, women from men. Yes, we do have a master of the ceremony, and he's the leader, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. But we have ministers all over this United States, outside the United States, and most of every island, Mexico, Brazil, Bahamas. We have represented England, and it's done the same way. That's why when you hear one minister, you hear them all. You know why? They all sound alike. Because they all believe in the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who brought up this message to raise the black man up in North America, who has pitifully been indoctrinated in this devilish society that make him believe that he can't build for himself, he can't lead himself, he can't lead his people, he can't grow his own food, he can't produce for himself, that he always had to be at the back door of some other race to supply him of his necessities of life, and he never asked the person who was giving it to him, where did you get it from? He got it from the same place you can get it from. But if he don't put shackles on your mind, you always coming with an open hand. I don't care if you're working for it, or you're stealing it, or you're begging for it. It's all the same damn thing. If you're looking for another race, supply you of your necessities. So you get on him, boast about it because you work for it. Or you get on him, boast about it because you steal. Or you get on him, boast about it because you beg for it. It's the same thing. You go into another man to supply you your necessities of life. You ought to be a damn shame of yourself. Get on the internet and brag about how much money you make from this man's back door. You haven't even made a safety pin to go on your baby girl ass to keep her mess from coming out the side of her legs. Ain't never thought about having no military. You think you a man? You think she gonna submit to you? When she see you running down the street from the police? Hell, she can run herself. Most of the time she can call 911 faster than you can. So what have you given her to give her peace? And just like I said, everybody has a right to be foolish, a nut, irresponsible person, a thief, a liar, a killer. You all have that right to do all of that and more, while you're willing to pay for the consequences of your action. No. Please don't come to my door right about now, sir. I'm in the house with sometimes 32 people who pose to have mental challenges, and they more smarter than a lot of y'all I listen to over there. And one day I'm gonna put some of them people on camera and show you they're a lot smarter than me. But I really don't have to go that far. Some of you are not smarter than a damn fifth grader. And that's a damn truth. You gave me hell, but you know what? I was giving you heaven, so in the end, I win. Think about that one. Oh, you little smart ass. You can talk that shit. Then you go home and have to squatter in your dirt. You know you ain't changed anything. You know what you changed? In the chat room. F-A-C-T. Facts. And you can't apply that shit nowhere in life and make it work, but you go call it facts. Black man, you deserve everything you getting right about now. And you getting your ass spanked. And until you raise up, ain't nobody getting off your back. It's because it's so easy to walk on. But stand up and see how many people can walk on your back. Say, I don't need your charity. I need for you to be better. I'm not gonna come on here and say the shit you want to say. Cause I don't need your dusty ass money. I need for you to be better. I need for you to find some peace in life and fight against the evil forces that keeping you where you in 2023 using the N-word like you in 1960. I can't believe you haven't found a word to replace it yet. It's old, it's played out. The only person want to hear it is one of you who think you are that. I'm tired of hearing it. Been tired of hearing it. Your woman will follow you when you present yourself as a person who should be a leader. Until then, you go through hell. So find the first secret of life. Have some peace. What are we scared of? The evil forces on this world have been trying to kill us ever since they found out who was the original people on this planet. Who was the original mother fathers of all races. They've been trying to kill you. So that ain't gonna never stop. Problem is, when you go learn to fight back, how in the hell you think you can't win if you ain't never gave it a shot to fight back? You have some great examples of the past. Now you're ready to submit to him. And since you can't overcome him, you want her to submit to you. You damn loser. On steroid loser. Won't you submit to yourself and be what you was created to be? Stop making these badass choices in life. Raise up a nation of men who will be willing to fight lose their life and take a life to be free. Your ass is not free. Not by a little bit. You got the worstest kind of slavery going on in the history of mankind. Is on your damn mind. Your shackles is on your brains and your mind. That's why you won't raise up. Because you're scared. That's why you pick on women. Because you're scared. Go pick on the person who trained her ass. That's what Jay Speed do. I talk this to anybody. Just talk this to you. I talk this wherever I go. Even when I was in Hollywood, I talked this. They blackballed me so hard, hell, my skin color changed. But you scared. You scared that them little presidents that you like to carry around in your pocket will start disappearing. Find some peace in your life, brother. Find some peace in your life, woman. Express comment. Welcome to SPWD Speed. I know I go a lot of places and people are still asking me to come up on panels. I'm like, for what? These brothers don't want to be taught. They just want to have a lot of jaw wrestling. They want to have debates. What the hell I'm going to debate with a baby? You a fucking baby. I don't forgot more shit than you will ever know. Why would you debate a baby for? You the one having the problem, not me. I don't fix most of the things in my life should be fixed. And I ain't do it by complaining. I did it by putting the work in. Oh, some of it whooped my ass for a while. But that was the first round and the second round. I knocked shit out of it on the third and fourth round. A lot of them didn't make it past the fifth round. So why I'm gonna debate a baby? For what? It's like me going and hitting an old ass woman, 90 years old, across the head and snatching her pocketbook. That's not even a challenge. It might be something that some of you weak ass brothers might make it. Oh man, he won. He ain't won shit. It's just somebody you approved of, but he ain't won shit. He ain't changed nothing in life. He ain't changed nobody and changed nothing because he ain't changed himself. Then now ask me how many people OJ Speed don't influence to change their life. I just go out there and try to find the ones who want to change their life. They do the changing. I just put the information out there. But that's y'all problem. I'm gonna be on your ass every time I can be. I don't have to say pause and all that other stuff because y'all know what the hell I mean. Too old to be sitting up here talking about some pause. Got 5 grown ass children. Past 47 years old. I'm sitting up here talking about pause like I'm trying to let you know that there ain't something funny about me. Better know ain't nothing funny about me. If you think it is, put on your gloves to get in front of me. You'll find out real quick that there ain't nothing funny about me. There ain't no easy win. Right quick. You might find out that after you wake your ass up. Your problem is you want to fight women. I don't respect no man who wants to fight women. Physically or verbally. You still the same cowards. Listen when I said, take this and tell it to the mountaintop. I don't respect no man who wants to fight women verbally or physically. I look at them all the same. You're a fucking coward. And any woman who wants to stand in front of a man and fight him physically or verbally, you're a fucking fool. Because sometimes you won't get to call 911. Somebody be calling the corner for your ass. You don't dance your ass in front of the line with a stake in your hand and think you gonna get some assistance for the zookeeper. You might not get there fast enough. You might be his next meal. So stop your madness. Find some peace in your life. Find a man who will bring and then highlight some peace and happiness in your life and sail in the sunset. Same for you, man. Stop looking for these bad traits in women just because she's a little cutie and thinks she's gonna get on your program when she got all types of other men trying to slang something in her. And she got so many choices, you just a pit stop. Now you're heartbroken, you're in the courtroom, you're playing, goddamn, I can't even get this out. It's so simple. You're paying for some kids that don't even look like you because she was cute. Then you find out they ain't yours and you want to tell the world. You picked her. If she got traits you don't like, you bring it to her attention. If she give you pushback on it, move on. It ain't worth the headache. Stop worrying about these street women and worry about the one, the only one you need. And build your own plantation. And I guarantee you, a lot of these problems you thought you had, they'll go out the window. As my grandmother used to say, get ye behind me, Satan. First thing you gotta do is put yourself out of the way. You are interfering with your own success because you don't have no peace in your life. You wanna find somebody who's more dirty than you so you can point your fingers at them. Because then you don't have to look at your own little shitty life. And that's been your medication since 2015. 2015, maybe. I went in there. You know, when I first was going to do this video, there's some personal things came across my table. And so I didn't want to come on here with accusing spirit, as I don't have some of these same complications in my life. I just have solutions. And I think that's where y'all problem comes in. You looking for other men to help you with your problem. And they don't have no solution themselves. I'm telling you, a lot of these brothers got girlfriends and wives, And they're walking down the street with their wives and girlfriends looking like sluts. But they trying to make y'all believe that y'all choices gonna be any different. And you should be looking something different. Eh? They playing y'all, man. They playing y'all. And y'all don't even know it. That's the bad part of it. They playing y'all and y'all don't even know it. And y'all souping these guys up. Now I just say to myself is, damn. And these same guys laugh at somebody if they go to New York City and get conned. And they don't know they be getting conned all the time. Some of these guys are spending 7, 8 hours on a YouTube broadcast. Day after day. Look, let's get some straight. I ain't trying to dog nobody on their hustle. All right? But there ain't nothing wrong with me telling you getting hustled. Now, you can do what you want to do. Just like I say, everybody has a right to be foolish, whatever, get hustled, get conned, get tricked. So don't get mad at me. You know, I'm just saying, how in the hell do y'all not even knowing you're getting hustled? And then you get all good in it, and you become a great debater in this hustle, and you become part of this hustle. And I'll be like, damn, they're quite enjoying this. Have they turned into women? Women like to do get a lot of hustling and conversation. They be having Victoria's Secret parties and teddy parties and a lot of bullshit. Talking about all their secrets in the bedroom. Now y'all over the internet sounding just like them. Man, have people in this world changed? How did all this happen? I guess the devil's, devil got some tricks. Are y'all tired? Are y'all tired of this? Haven't y'all got tired of this yet? Is it time for real men to teach men? Or y'all should stop listening to half men's and homosexuals and LBG community. I don't know what to call them. I don't know what's a slang, what is not a slang. So I'm just gonna say, why are y'all being led by people who don't have leadership skills? You got good examples on mostly any organization that you could be joining or you could be helping. And because a lot of times when you're helping people, you're really helping yourself. And you're getting information just by helping other people. Y'all not tired yet? Yeah. I'm just gonna have to ask you straight out. Y'all ain't tired of getting your ass whooped? I know I'm not just talking about from women, man. I'm talking about from everybody. Please don't holler at my door. What's going on, Derek? Janet, when I get ready to go, I'll talk to her. Sorry about that. I gotta keep working as I'm working. Sorry for being a little late too. I think I'm about 7 minutes late, but I did start it at 2:30. But I was in there trying to cut my hair. I got it in. Look, I couldn't choose the team that drafted me. When I came out of my mom, this is the uniform I had. As you couldn't go to the team you wanted to be on. You was already drafted in this uniform. But that don't mean we can't win. We damn sure ain't gonna win and we don't start the fight. They've been starting the fight. We just been taking the blows and thinking that it's not even a fight. They don't convince us whooping our ass is not even a fight. It's just an ass whooping. And so I have to come on this channel while I got trying to help other people to get their life together. And I learned to grow to love these people because I got a young lady here right now. Her name is Melinda. She's a Puerto Rican. Most people look at her and think she's white, but she's Puerto Rican. And she has some challenges in her life, but I don't see nobody work as hard as that woman. She does about 2 crossword puzzles a book every other day. She's probably one of the most cleanest ladies I've ever seen in my life. And she don't complain about doing anything to help everybody else around the house. There's nobody who cleans, wash dishes, and she just simple, live a simple life. But she have her own challenges, and sometimes she make me a little frustrated. She can tell you that. But never enough that I would beat up on her with words. And that's mostly everybody that I look at. I think I got something like maybe 22 men, and the rest of them are women in the house. There's always more men than women. From all ages, I think the youngest I got is probably 32 and go all the way up to 76. Asian, black, white. That don't make me a hero. That just make me human. I've been retired for over 10 years. And this is the way I give back, as well as I'm giving back right now. When a person really loves you and love his people, they're not gonna tell you the things you really want to hear to make his bank account fat. He gonna tell you the things you need to hear and you never do. And believe me, I got a donation the second time since I've been doing this shit for 3 years. Doug gave me the first, and there's another gentleman, I think it was a gentleman, I haven't went back and checked it out, gave me the second. I didn't ask for it. Matter of fact, he brought it to my attention. Hey man, you dropping jewels, you should be paid for. If they get paid for that silliness, that information they're trying to lead our people in a house of fire, you should be getting paid for the truth that you communicate to us. Because I guarantee you, if you go listen to them and come listen to an F student as myself. I run circles around the C student, the A students. Because I wasn't trained. I'm still that wolf. And they don't turn into a domestic dog. That's the difference between me. That's what makes me a F student. I won't pass the grade. They can't train me. They have to shoot me, kill me. They'll never be able to train me. I won't do their circus act. I won't do their tricks. So they usually keep me around to understand how they're gonna have to change their approach or kill me. Either one, it don't make me no different. Because I'm gonna fight back. You'll never see Jay Speed running down the street. Best believe that. I ain't running from none of them. Matter of fact, maybe after this damn broadcast, I'm gonna take running out of my vocabulary because I walk anyway. I walk fast. Y'all brother keep running, beating up on helpless women who don't understand what the shit they is in, and call yourself a success. And wake up the next morning and still find out your damn kitchen is burning. It ain't burning because nobody was cooking no food in it. It's burning because you forgot to cut the damn gas on the stove. So as I said, believe it or not, we in this together. I just choose not to hang with the fools. I'm trying to find a party line to success to black men standing up, doing real protection. Not mouth service. A little pea shooter you got in your house, that don't mean shit, man. You know people was killed over there in the war with M16s and grenades on their side and everything else. Grenade launchers, and some little 14-year-old boy on the other side of that field sight your ass in and took your ass out. So none of the pea shooters, I'm not even just talking about pea shooters, I'm talking about when Africans all over this planet unite, that's when you go see the real power. We already got the best land in the world. All of them you out here who call yourself an American, do you know what the hell you really saying? American is a continent. America is a continent. You know what you are? You never really looked at it? You are a used sucker. That's why you got USA. US. It stands for you are a used sucker. Because we all live in America. You got Central America. You got North America. You got South America. So, saying you America, now, you know, that's what trips me out when people are like, oh man, all the Mexicans coming into America. Hell, they was already in America. How you gonna break it to something you already in? See, that's how dumb y'all is, and you think you're smart. You don't know when you say you're American. Everybody live in America, just an American. You just don't want to put that U.S. in front of it because it says that you are a used sucker. And the girl in the back, Puerto Rico, I was telling you about Belinda, she laughed her ass off right about that. I'm not even gonna get mad at her for laughing, because that's funny. To find out you've been American all this time, the problem you did want to say was, U.S., you sucker. Told you, if it wasn't, if this shit wasn't so bad, it could be funny. Now somebody be laughing at this shit about 100 years from now, but only person can laugh at it now because I've been so past it. I can laugh at it. You can't laugh at it now. You just don't wake up one day and find out you're a used sucker. and laugh at it, because that's not a good feeling. I'd rather come in my house and find my woman cheating on me in my bed than been a used sucker all my life. At least I can stop that. You've been so used, they don't pay you any attention anymore. They don't. They don't. You know, every once in a while we get a victory. After they shoot us down so bad that everybody feels sorry. Look at them poor Negroes. We shouldn't be killing them like that. And every once in a while, you get one of your animal trainers who feels sorry for you and hand you $1 million. Well, don't worry about it. The Negroes will have it spent up before the year out. So don't mind getting you $2 and $3 million to kill one of us now. And then you used to go to Africa and kill elephants for like, 50,000, They can actually kill a Negro now for about $5 or $6 million. And we think we winning. Well, I do know they used to kill us for free. But don't y'all take my U.S. and be putting it all around the internet talking about you suckers. They just found out that America is a continent. And don't forget, Mexico, Brazil, Chile, all of them places are in America. So when you start talking about people breaking into America, they was already here. They still here. Even when they just traveling. I'm just shocked that none of y'all politicians, them smart ass politicians, ever told y'all this. All right, for y'all who don't believe me, go look at the map and see that all this trouble they saying we have, we all still in America. But all the foreigners come and they want to build a wall. You can't build a wall for America. It's a continent. Now, you can build a wall for that place that they take and use people for used suckers. Now, you could build a wall for that. But anyway, I had to have some fun with this, people. But let me get back on point. Because I don't want y'all laughing at this too much. Okay? So let me see what's going on. All right, let me find some music. I'm gonna cut it down just a little bit. This is your brother. WZLK bringing it your way with his sexy voice. Breaking it down, giving it to you the way it should be given to you. I ain't here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. Because if you lose, I lose. And the generation after you and I lose. We're going to have to give them a foundation that they can build on. And I can guarantee you it's not about messed up relationship. It's finding that peace in life. And when you find that, a lot of your problems go out the window. See, the devil can't survive in a clean vessel. He wants to be in a dirty vessel. So all you guys out there who see women that's bringing complications in your life, but you don't like the way she wear this, she wear that, the way she carry herself, what she do, get rid of her. Don't bring her in your life. In the beginning, if she's not willing to be an example of a woman you need in your life by just the way you speak and carry yourself, you shouldn't have to give her instructions. She shouldn't have to submit to you. That should be automatic. Ain't no special I would say things you have to do to carry yourself in a certain kind of way. And you'll get that woman you deserve. Because the old dirty ones know not to even come your way. Same thing with you, woman. If you carry yourself in a certain way, start covering yourself up and shedding your legs, you'll find the kind of guy, because them drifters ain't gonna stay around with your legs shed. And you don't have to put your little box down there through a test market to try to figure out which one gonna stay. Just keep them shed. The one who stayed when you kept it shed, I guarantee you, that's gonna be the one for you. This is real simple, people. But anyway, it's been a groove. The clock on the wall say that's all. I'll be popping in. I'm still doing my water fast starting again today. I will be showing you the results. I know you see that old face trimming down and looking good, looking like a young man. I ain't looking like I'm 63. And if even you don't believe that, I believe that. I look at some 60 years old. I look at some 50 years old. I look at some of them brothers 40 years old, 30 years old. It's a damn shame. But that's enough about me. You take care of yourself. You have the rest of the day, make it as amazing as possible. Start going through your checklist, ladies and men, gents, women and men, going through your checklist and eliminating people who are toxic, who don't have peace. Eliminate them out of your life. Because I know by now you have told them everything they need to know. So now it's time for you just eliminate. Because they have the right to be happy in their miserable life, or the happy life, or the things to give them peace. They have a right to be happy too. Just ain't gonna be happy with me. Or you. So you pass the message on. Don't forget about the USA. Y'all was kidding about that. You can go ahead and say you suffer. And tell everybody who didn't know that we do live in a continent, and it's called America. And there's a lot of different places in America, and they have South and Central and North America, okay? But anyway, it's been a groove, and thank you for coming over and sharing your time with me. You think I don't appreciate it? This is not an easy lesson, so I know when I first heard the lesson, it wasn't an easy lesson for me. So I understand, right? I'm gonna cut this music down. Y'all know I have my little commercial that I show, and I really believe in it because it helped me be the man that I am. I thought this was a good topic that need to be discussed because it's the foundation of who we are, what we are, and what we represent. So check out my commercial. It's not mine, it's yours too. But check it out, okay? Don't tell nobody.
There is a need in our community for a universal change. And it has to start with the man. Being a man of God means being a man possessed of the knowledge, the spirit, and the power of God, anointed to do his will.